Justin Baldoni, actor, filmmaker, and New York Times bestselling author, has been at the center of something huge. His wife, Ryan, introduced me to someone several years ago. We crossed paths a few times through her on a film set. She seemed nice at first. Little did I know. With Twitter and Instagram now allowing users to mute others, I've taken advantage of that feature. A few people are permanently muted. You can actually do that now, on Instagram too. It's a game changer. The tension between Kendrick and Blake Lively started brewing back in 2018 when they worked together on A Simple Favor. But things really spiraled when the It Ends With Us controversy erupted between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. So, was Anna just choosing a side in this ongoing battle? Or is there more to the story? My mom thinks I live in a convent. Why do stage folks get so uptight? Kendrick has managed to steer clear of controversy since her early days in Hollywood. She first hit the spotlight in 1998 with Broadway's High Society, earning a Theatre World Award and nods for featured actress at both the Drama Desk and Tony Awards. Her talent was clear from the start. She soon moved on to film, debuting in the musical camp, which landed her a nomination for Best Debut Performance at the Independent Spirit Awards. Then came 2008, and suddenly, the world knew her name. Now that we're older, they want a real answer. Well, how about this? Who the hell knows? That was the year Anna shot to international fame playing Jessica Stanley in Twilight, the best friend of protagonist Bella Swan. She reprised the role in New Moon the following year while also landing her first lead in the crime thriller Elsewhere. That same year, she starred in The Mark Pease Experience and acted alongside George Clooney in Up in the Air. Her performance was so strong that she racked up nominations for Best Supporting Actress at several major award shows, including the Golden Globes, and then came Pitch Perfect. The 2012 musical comedy, where she played Becca Mitchell, became one of her biggest hits. She brought a unique energy to the film, earning rave reviews. From 2012 to 2014, Kendrick starred in a string of successful films, keeping her reputation intact. By 2015, she was a household name. She even competed on the first season of Lip Sync Battle against John Krasinski, and won. That same year, she returned as Becca in Pitch Perfect 2, which shattered box office records and outperformed the original. Throughout her career, Anna has dabbled in everything from comedies to thrillers, animations, and musicals. But most notably, she avoided scandals. She built a brand on being relatable, witty, and self-aware. Some called her America's sweetheart, while others deemed her one of the funniest women in Hollywood. The Ringer's Allison P. Davis once credited her likability to avoiding the backlash that often comes with overexposure. In 2017, an Elle writer described Anna as warm, honest, and refreshingly down-to-earth despite her fame. But all of that changed when she met Blake Lively on the set of A Simple Favor in 2018. Before working together, Anna only knew Blake from afar, through a few casual encounters via Blake's husband, Ryan Reynolds, while filming The Voices. She thought she was nice, but the reality? A whole different story. On set, Blake Lively refused to simply read her lines and follow directions like everyone else. She wanted a say in everything: costume design, writing, and nearly every aspect of production. At first, people thought she was just hard-working, but as filming progressed, it became clear. Blake needed to be the star in every possible way. Cast members tolerated it for the movie's sake, but they were eager to part ways once filming wrapped. Those, like Anna, who had initially given her the benefit of the doubt, saw the truth after a 2022 interview at the Forbes Power Women Summit. In the interview, Blake admitted she was never satisfied simply acting. She needed creative control in every project. She even confessed that she often acted as if she was just there to act, when in reality, she wouldn't take a role unless she had authorship. Producers and directors had resented her for it, but Blake didn't care. "It's important to stand up for what you believe in," she said. "And if that makes me difficult, so be it." She did acknowledge the need for self-awareness, but her track record showed she often acted first and reflected later. After that interview, those preparing to work with her braced themselves. But Kendrick hadn't expected to team up with Blake again so soon. Then came the sequel to A Simple Favor. Anna wasn't thrilled about reuniting with Blake, given the tensions from the first film. Blake had already irked her during the press tour back then. In one interview, Blake made a passive-aggressive comment, about never getting to be a Disney princess like Anna. It seemed like a compliment, but Anna saw the jealousy behind it. Her response? A sarcastic, "Oh, Muffin, it must be so hard being you." Things escalated in 2024 when production on the sequel began. The first issue, top billing. In the original, Anna's name came first, and she expected the same for the sequel. But Blake had other plans. She fought through her reps for top billing. Anna refused to cave. After weeks of negotiations, they settled on staggered billing. Anna's name would be first, but Blake's would appear slightly higher and to the right. It was a compromise neither was happy with. This feud might have remained under wraps if not for the "It Ends With Us" drama. When Justin Baldoni announced in 2019 that he was adapting the best-selling novel It Ends With Us into a film, excitement spread like wildfire. Fans were eager to see who would play Lily Bloom, the lead character. When Blake was cast, she seemed like the perfect fit. A woman who had survived childhood domestic abuse, only to face it again as an adult. The movie was a massive hit, grossing over $350 million worldwide. But behind the scenes, things were a mess. In December, Blake Lively dropped a bombshell. She filed a legal complaint against Justin Baldoni, accusing him of sexual harassment and orchestrating a smear campaign against her. The first red flags appeared during the film's press tour. Instead of focusing on the film's message about domestic abuse, Blake turned the spotlight on fashion, flowers, and even her hair care brand. At one London premiere, reporters were even told to steer clear of questions about domestic abuse. Justin Baldoni was conspicuously absent from multiple events, including the New York and London premieres. Press were instructed not to ask about him. Rumors swirled, but nothing was confirmed, until Blake took legal action. She accused Baldoni and his company, Wayfarer Studios, of repeated sexual harassment. She claimed other female cast members had also raised concerns and that she had confronted Baldoni alongside her husband. But nothing changed. Then, she claimed, he retaliated. She accused him of launching a smear campaign to ruin her reputation, hiring a crisis manager to manipulate online narratives in his favor while discrediting her. The legal battle had only just begun. And through it all, Kendrick watched from the sidelines, silently picking a side without ever saying a word.